Hey, now, another great campaigner for the environment is the former Secretary of State John Kerry, the now special envoy for the climate. He reckons the problem with the Ukraine war is not so much the fate of that nation and its people, but what it's doing for the climate. Have a look.
Lots of parts of the world are exacerbating the problem right now. But when you have bombs going off and you have damage to septic tanks or to power centers, etc., you have an enormous release of greenhouse gas, of methane, of all of the family of greenhouse gases. And the result is it's adding to the problem.
Yeah, such empathy there for the people of Ukraine, their freedom, and the children and others being killed. He's worried about the methane escaping from their septic tanks.
I'd like to see him direct some remakes of the History Channel's war documentaries that are so entertaining on the Fox subscription service. You get to watch all of World War II all the time. But I'd like to see a version done by John Kerry which emphasises above everything else the terrible effect of climate change during that conflict. I think that's what the world is crying out for. Either that or for John Kerry to shut the hell up for once.
Honestly, yeah. Now, I mentioned at the top of the show that in Germany, Anthony Albanese has signed up to the Germany's favourite little climate action project, the Climate Club. And you've drawn to our attention the German magazine that's asking people to suggest what restrictions the government should put on them to save the planet. Like, should they ban our overseas travel? Should they stop us driving around the countryside on weekends? What is it that you want to give up to save the planet, Tim?
I'd surrender easily Albo going everywhere, because given his travel schedule over the last 12 months, you take him out of the picture, you basically save the world. Isn't it fascinating that these people never want to give up their own sort of deal? They always want to keep that sequestered away. It's always other people have to give things up. And German intellectuals don't want to give up. Mate, OK, I will give up being a German intellectual. How's that for a bet?
And Albo can stay at the lodge, and John Kerry could stay in the US. That's it. Problem solved. Planet saved. Thanks for joining us, Tim. Thanks. I'm glad we check in, save the planet with you week after week after week.